guys, I'm Dina, this is Creative Minds Homeschool, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a very quick video about just some really things that have just been blowing my mind and things I'm learning about being a mom teacher, even after, I don't know, it's been at least 5 years I think that I've been doing this. But just over this past year, I've taken away these things and they're really helping me with our school year. So the first thing is take the pressure off. Figure out where the pressure is coming from, what pressure you're having from within yourself, pressure from external things. Take the pressure off. And not only take the pressure off of you, but take the pressure off of the kids. Okay, so some ways that I've done that, we stopped going to co-op this semester, or last semester and this semester, just because it didn't fit with, the day wasn't right for us, the timing was not right for us, it was too much. I took the pressure off. We quit. We found an alternative. We meet with friends when it is convenient for us, and we go find learning experiences that are fun and hands-on and just exciting, but it's just a better time frame that works better for us. Okay, let's see, other ways I've taken the pressure off of us. Basically, you know, you can look for whatever you study. You can look it up on YouTube or on the internet and you will see amazing examples of people who really, they were over the top. They did it like, it was like, learning that subject was like going to Disneyland. They did all the things. It was beautiful and wonderful and amazing. And you look at that and go, oh yeah, we're about to study that. I took the pressure off myself and I pretty much stopped doing all the extra stuff, the fluff. If it's not in the book, if I don't want to go find something, if I have an idea that comes through reading the stuff and I get an idea, fine, we can do that. Or if it's just something I've seen before that stuck with me and I'm like, yeah, we can do that. That's fine if I want to do it. But if I don't want to do it, I'm taking the pressure off of me. It doesn't have to be like all the other people. It doesn't have to look like what they do. As long as we learn what we need to learn and come away with what we need to take away from it, we're good. Okay, next thing, less is more. I'm really learning this for my kids. Now, it might be different for your kids, but for my kids, less is definitely more. So examples of that are less spelling words. We are doing the good and the beautiful spelling. It's like 5 to 7 words a week that they're learning. It works for them. It's simple. It's easy. Done. Okay. Other ways we're keeping it simple. Just whatever we're studying. It's just, we're simplifying. So ways that less is more and what we're doing, I'm learning to stop early. I want to stop whatever subject we're doing. I want to stop before my kids are ready for me to stop. That is the goal that I'm working toward. And I figured out that every time I do that, I stop when they're still wanting more. It makes them come back to that subject ready to learn more and excited about it the next time. So that's awesome. So I stop early, I keep it simple. I just want to give them the nuggets of things, just like I'm trying to do in this video. I just want you to take away these simple things, and that's all. And you're going to remember it, and hopefully it will help you to apply it to whatever you need to take the pressure off over, all those things, okay? A way that less is more. So less would be me giving you less information from me. I'm just going to give you the nuggets, and then I'm going to bring exciting books and videos that can reinforce what those nuggets showed you and cement them in your mind, but it's not me, and it's a fun alternative way for you to get that information. So that's the thing. And the next thing is, in less is more, is this. Kids are like sponges. You've probably heard that before. You know it's true. If you put, whatever you put before your kids, they're like a little sponge. They soak it up. But if you have a river and a sponge, the sponge can only hold so much. It cannot soak up a whole river. So education is like a huge ocean. And I've just learned that my kids don't need to know everything today. They don't need to know everything this week or this year. If they don't take away all of the information, I'm okay with that. They're a little sponge. I'm just going to give them what that little sponge can absorb and enjoy. That's what my goal is. I don't want to overwhelm them with information or drag them through school and keep dumping information on them all the time. Just gonna keep it, if science is in a bucket, I'm gonna pour a little puddle on the floor, just enough for them to soak it up, grasp it, and next time we come to science, they're gonna want to give me that information back. Okay, who remembers what we learned last time? I remember, and they give me the whole puddle back. It's better than if I cram that whole bucket load of information and they're like, oh, that was too much. I didn't want to do that, okay? And my last tip is change it up. So a couple ways we changed up school this week. Thursday we had an upside down school day, which meant for us our afternoon subjects became our morning subjects became our afternoon subjects. It just changed up the feel of our day. We did the same subjects, we learned the same things, but it was different and it made it more just exciting. And so what are we gonna do next? You know, because it's all mixed up. What are we gonna do next? It worked. Math that had kind of been we'd been dragging through math. Everett's math is getting longer. It's like more complex multiplication and division. It takes longer. And we had like 3 days of just dragging through math. Well, by the time we got to Thursday, we put math at the end of the day. Basically, I did that for myself. If it takes you 4 hours to do math, guess what? That's your playtime you're gonna give up. He did math in 20 minutes. Win-win. So we changed up that day, and then Friday was our fun Friday because we don't always have school on Fridays. When we do, I like to make it more hands-on. So we had a library day, which meant we spent an hour at the library. That includes library time, computer time, and center time, because they have different stations they can go to and play blocks and dollhouse, whatever they want to do. It was good for the baby to get out and walk around in a new environment. I got to pick up books and things for this coming week that we're going to need for science and history. And the kids just got to get out of the house. Everett ended up running into one of his old co-op friends, so he got to hang out with him. And then we went to the store on the way home because we needed some things. Well, hello, that's a bunch of stuff. That's interacting with people. That's comparative shopping. That's math and social studies. It's everything. You go to the store, you get that whole experience in one thing. So we went to the store, we came home, and we made the bread recipe that was in our history lesson for that week. And while the bread was baking, we came upstairs and did math on the whiteboard. So instead of them being in their workbooks again, I just wrote one problem at a time, let them work it. And when they were done, we checked it and they erased it and we wrote another one. And we just rotated through several problems really quickly. They all had clocks in their lessons, so I got my Judy clocks out. I have 3 of them, and they were able to show me the time on the clock. Just something hands-on and different. Yes, their lessons were more simplified than they normally would be if they did their worksheets, but it was fun and different and enough to where it's not like we did the same old drudge and they have to do it again Monday. It changed it up. And as a bonus, Saturday night we had some family over, and we had some bread left from Friday, and the kids were so excited, like, hey, do you want to try our Irish soda bread that we made? You know, and our family was, wow, you made this? Wow. And so it just made it a great portion that we added to our meal, and just a great experience for them to get to share that, and they were so excited. So yeah, those were my tips. Take the pressure off, keep it, less is more, and change it up. And yeah, that is what I wanted to share. I hope you got a lot out of that, and take it for what it's worth. Apply it to wherever you need to apply it to. And if you like this video, feel free to give it some love. Subscribe if you didn't already, and I'll see you in the next one.